Hi everybody, I'm back. Like I said I would be. Oh, however, we're not doing events because of the weather. It's affecting my upload and I don't want to have a lag when we're playing on stream. So that's the thing going on right now. Plus my knee is aching because of the rain. I think because of the rain. So, yay! Aches and pains. What's his teachers? Don't get older. Don't ever get old. It's your best bet. Let's see. Something here. Nothing I'm playing. Okay. So instead, we're going to do weekly wonders and we're doing mini season TA grind. Feel sorry for you that we're not, and I feel legitimately apologetic that we're not doing events like I wanted to, but there might be something that works for tomorrow. So I'm just saying, you might get something that works for tomorrow. I'm just saying. There might be a little bit in the works for tomorrow. So be ready for that. Oh. Impressive. All right, let's go. Let's start this baby up. We do actually have moments in Weekly Wonders this time. Let me pause the music on you. Let me get YouTube up and rolling for you. Look at me keeping decent posture right now instead of leaning all the way up. Oh, cans. Tried to change the title of the stream on me on YouTube. But as you all well know, we don't do that around here. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Because we are super close to the end of the TA grind. So let's do this thing and make it a thing. First thing we're going to do is try to do the weekly wonders. By the way, I am going to show you some program work. I finished the monthly awards for August. And somehow I finished the moonshot as well. So the moonshot's done. Moonshot's piped off. August monthly awards is piped off. So let's go try out these weekly wonders. Get our first 1,000 stubberoolies. Let's get an extra base hit and tally 2 hits with Mookie Betts. With Spooky Mookie. Yeah, we might be streaming tomorrow too, but if we stream tomorrow, that does mean that we will not stream on Saturday. So I'll have Saturday and Sunday off if that is the case. If we don't stream tomorrow, then we will stream on Saturday, more than likely.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
There's a banging base hit of some kind. No. Nope, it's fly ball out. And it is the set 4 choice pack Mookie. The one we're battling towards. That Mookie. The missions are uniquely weird. I'll show you them in a minute. Let's restart the mission. And what, Alexa, how much time on timer?
You have 2 hours and 23 minutes left on your 3-hour timer.
Yeah, we're only going to be here 2 hours tonight as prescribed by the schedule.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
So as prescribed by the schedule, we're only going to be here 2 hours tonight. But we got a 3 or 4 hour stream on Friday with the new program coming. That's a base hit. So that's the thing. Booyah! Did we get an extra base hit? We did. We did. He'd have caught it by now. So that's our first moment done. And remember, we are building towards another spin of the wheel and making the deal. We're building to spinning the wheel, making the deal for the rest of set 4, season 4, which is 43 days and some odd hours. So be ready. Now let me show you these missions. It's tally 5 home runs with primary first baseman. That ain't too bad. Then it's tally 7 strikeouts with AL Central pitchers in Diamond Dynasty. Then innings pitched with Guardians pitchers. Then tally 5 runs with AL East batters in Diamond Dynasty. And then tally 5 extra base hits with the Red Sox. told you they were weird because they're team specific. So they're a little bit weirdo. Jimmy Fox needs to get a home run, baby. In whatever ballpark this is. Looks like pulling it would be the best bet. If they throw a damn strike. Hey, who's the Farzo strike? Excuse me. That's a banging double, but that's not what we need. We need a homer. And it's not even double because dumbass didn't get off second. So that helps not. Ball one on the splitter in. Ball two in the splitter down, but we're not getting pitches in the zone. There's a pitch in the zone, but right to second baseman. No lift. Good God. There's a strikeout. This Jimmy Fox may be more than it's worth. There's that though. Is that ball gone? No, it's a pop-up. And wow, I'm not impressed. I have Jimmy Fox. As you guys well know, we opened them up on Packapalooza Monday. So that happened. Oh, that's a banger. That gets cut by the left fielder, because why would we want to hit a home run and complete the moment? Why, pray tell, would we want to do that? Is this one gone? Please say yes. Jesus Lord. It's like the ball has a force field that doesn't go over the wall. It's a base hit, doesn't do anything. I figured this was going to be a long one. Hopefully we get one that plays well. Oh my God. Okay, we're retrying this moment.
That is it. The first baseman, number 3.
That could be a home run, maybe. At least a double. It'll be a double. I mean, there's two ways you can get a home run here. You can hit one over the wall to the left, or hit one in the gap out in the outfield. And just run it like mad. Could this go? Nope. Dies right at the wall. We're getting good swings. We just need to run into a little bit of luck. And that's a base hit that doesn't help because it didn't leave the damn ground. Let's just be honest. Ball one. Bases loaded here could be huge because he's got to come to him to some degree. And once again, the wall plays favorites. We're going after it again. Yippee-ki-yay. You guys hear the excitement in my voice? Jesus Lord. Did it go? Did it go? Please say yes. Yes, it did. Thank God that's over with. And I was right. By pulling it, we got it done. Let's do the final moment to scrape up the moments, and we got a Diamond Duo's Choice. Our random pack contains one random Diamond Duo. You ready for some randomness in this Diamond Duo-ness? And then we got to strike out 4 batters, pitch 2 innings, don't give up a run with Corey Kluber. Strike out 4, pitch 2 innings, and don't give up a run. So that means 4 of the 6 batters we face have to be K-Dogs. This may be a little bit difficult too. It depends on how Kluber's pitches pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And how the computer doesn't want to foul 95,000 things off.
Ball, 1 strike.
You know what I mean? That's foul off to our benefit, though. So I won't yell too badly at that. Any K-Dog, the first batter he faces, 1 down. Gotta be 2 in each inning or 3 in 1. I would take either in this case. Ground ball, base hit. Please say yes, yes. I'll take that. I'll take a base hit. But a pop-up does not help. A home run helps worse. And it was a home run. So we restart the moment because Kluber sucks.
All 1's the count. 1 and 1.
Foul ball, strike 2. I will take that all day.
Ball that side.
K-Dogged him for the first K and the first out. Strike 1, I'll take that, Jazz. Oh, I thought he went around, but they say nope. They being the umpires. And that's the second K-Dog, so that's good. And I think we do have to technically pitch 2 innings.
That's ball 2.
So that kind of sucks, but if we can get the K's out of the way, it won't suck that bad. I mean, it'll still suck, but it won't suck as terribly. And then we move on to Many Seasons Mayhem. Got him. Struck out 3. And yeah, we got to pitch 2. But now we only need 1 big dog K, so I'll take that, Jazz. But yeah, we only need 1 big dog K to mark off the Ks. Foul ball, strike 2. Let's try to pump up this K right here. And nope. Let's try to pump it up this way. And we got it. So the K's are donezo, Rapunzel.
That is fair. The shortstop, Oak Lady Basabe.
So now we just need 2 more outs any way we can get them. If we get them via K, that's fine. If we get them via ground ball, fly ball, that's fine. Whichever way we get them, we get them. And then Kluber's moment's done, and all the Weekly Wonders moments are done, and then we go into, there's a big dog K, the 5th of the day for Kluber. So 1 more out, and we're done here. And we go into mini seasons mayhem. Like I said, it's because of the rain that I don't want to tempt the fates of the gods and get a slow connection of some sort. There's a pop-up. Third baseman should have it. He does. Inning over. And moment over. So that means we pile up the points in Weekly Wonders, and the moments are done pretty quickly. So I got pumped about that one. Let's go ahead and open up the random pack to see which pack we get. You betcha. Booyah, which one we getting? We got pack 26, I think. 25 or 26, I can't read that small writing. I mean, Jesus. It's Castillo or Tucker. So right now it's Castillo, Tucker, Gordon, Mulder, Musgrove, Morneau, Grandyman, Aranola, Bichette and Mussina, and then this is Bichette and Mussina twice. So we probably, I'm going to guess we have Bichette and Mussina locked in. Just going to guess it. All right, time to pump up them mini seasons fun. I know it's not fun to watch at times, but we're doing this for the TA grind. Gives me a chance to chill with you guys. And if something happens with connection, we only lose a game against the CPU. So that's why we're doing it this way. Because there is heavy moments of downpours in my area. No thunder or lightning, because thunder or lightning would preclude me from coming on at all. But we do have heavy periods of downpours. Nestor Cortez Jr. making his Steamrollers debut. Big Daddy Nesty. Here we go. This isn't Shield Woods at night, 'cause I wear my sunglasses at night so I can hit homers every day.
The second baseman, Andre Jimenez.
Strike one. Strike two. And ground ball. 5-3 in the put out, 1 down.
Batting second, The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Yeah, we're pumping it up. It's not popping, but it's releasing. So you gotta give it that.
That's the ball.
I'm talking about the right knee because sometimes when the right, if I can get the right knee to pop and release, I can get the left knee to pop and release, and then no more achy old man syndrome. Oh, and 1-2 now though. Apparently, I threw a ball in there somewhere. But we K-dogged him 2 down now.
That's up. That's the ball.
Yeah. The good news is this may be the final run of mini seasons Team Affinity 4 because we'll get so many Affinity 4 vouchers that it should be done so. But we gotta put together those wins. Ground ball, inning over, 4-3 on the putout. We're coming up to bat with a 0-0 score. Or as soccer people would say it, 0-0. Both the LAFC goaltender and Roman Berkey of St. Louis City SC got clean sheets tonight. What a fun game, though. Even though I think the referee missed a few calls. Like a few handballs. The first baseman vacuums that up.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Frank Thomas, I guess I had. Ground ball, no base hit, 4-3 and put out 2 down.
Batting third. The right
Bryce Harper making his St. Louis Steamroller debut. And that's an out 2, 4-3 in the putout. Yippee-ki-yay, the inning was over just as quickly as it began. Hey, got 69 XP.
leading off for the Cats. The catcher. Rodriguez.
But Nestor Cortez has work to do.
0-1.
Foul ball. 0-2 now. Thank goodness for that. And he K-dogs him for the first out. Nasty Nestor doing his job. Strike 1. He's out and 2 down. What a grab by Bryce Harper. Not only can he stand there at the plate and look pretty, but he can play defense too. And he can also call umpires soft, so I'm just saying. Which umpires are soft? I think they're too quick to throw out players now. Henderson overran it, but came back and got it. So after 1.5, no score. We have Orion Big Dog Howard at the plate now.
The first baseman.
He hits a home run. It's 1 of 5 for Weekly Wonders. It is a ground ball base hit. It's going to be a base hit because even Ryan Howard's 43 speed is fast enough to beat that one out when it's bobbled by the shortstop. George Brett making his steamroller debut as well. A lot of debuts for this mini season. That was not a pitch I should have swung at, but I did. After Jim Wright's bets, I got a somewhat controversial hot topic take. After he finishes his at bat. And he almost went deep. I do like that Jim Wright's photo, though. That's pretty fly. He knew he looked good in that photo. That is a pop fly, actually. All right, here's my hot controversial take. I could see a world within the next 5 to 10 years where ESPN doesn't exist.
No ball, one strike.
I'm not wishing that upon them, but with cord cutting and the hemorrhaging of money by ESPN and its parent company Disney, I could see a world. By the way, he struck out there, the inning's over, 2 innings done, and it's still 0-0, each team with 1 hit aside. But I could see a world where ESPN doesn't exist, at least not as we know it. Ground ball, Ryan Howard, 3 unassisted. Because Disney is hemorrhaging money. ESPN, I don't know the last time I've actually sat and watched ESPN. Now, grant you this, I have watched ESPN for like a Sunday night baseball game or a playoff game, or if my Cowboys happen to be on Monday Night Football. I did watch a little bit more when the XFL season was going on, because my Battlehawks either played on FX or ESPN. So that was a thing. He's go. Oh no! I thought he was going to get him, but no. Pop fly, foul ball, strike 1. There's no point to catch that one. Oh, what a line drive, caught by the drawn-in infield, 2 down. Nasty Nestor doing what he's got to do. And then he gets the comebacker, and Frank Thomas is out, and we're through 3. He's through 3 innings. He's a big dog. And he knows it. Brendan White in the game for the Cats. I'm going to get somebody warmed up in the bullpen, as Gary Sanchez could go deep here. We'll get Mariano Rivera warmed up. We'll get Brian Wilson warmed up. He's a new steamroller debut as well on the team. And Sanchez rolls one slowly over to third. 5-3 on the putout, 1 down. Brandon Marsh, also a new steamroller. He bangs the ball into left field. That's probably going to be a double. That's going to go all the way to the wall and will be a stand-up double for Brendan Marsh, with stand-up beard game too, let me tell you. And look at the bench go nuts. But that's stand-up beard game, and that's a stand-up double. Ricky Henderson could drive him in and make my day to where nobody from the bullpen has to come in. He's going to try, that's for sure. And he's going to do it. I like to see that. Nobody from the bullpen comes in. We'll check our progress on the Stats-A-Roolies. And we'll get back to our topic of the day, which is ESPN not surviving in the next 5 to 10 years, at least as we know it, in just a second as well. I mean, actually, we'll get back to it now. With the mass layoffs of ESPN's been having of on-air talent and off-air talent, I know they're consolidating, they're cutting their losses from COVID and all that. But I can see a world where ESPN either looks differently, where SportsCenter doesn't exist anymore. Because let's make this perfectly honest. Observation. In that SportsCenter isn't needed anymore. You can get highlights from YouTube. You can get highlights on your phone in seconds. You don't need an hour-long sportscast from SportsCenter. You could also make the argument, now more niche networks like MLB Network and NHL Network, NBA TV, and NFL Network are probably going to stick around, but they're also taking a portion of ESPN's audience. You know, there's an old saying, a jack of all trade, a master of none. Well, when you're a master of nothing, and you can be easily replaced, and your parent company is hemorrhaging money, because they got the failure of what is D+. Disney Plus. They've got the hemorrhaging of salaries on ESPN. They can't make movies right now because of the writers and actors strike. Can't even make TV shows because of the writers and actors strike. That's why they put Monday Night Football on ABC this year. Because there's no guarantee we're going to get anything. I don't know which Clemente Award winner had it, but okay. Oh, I think Lindor. Okay. But I could see a world, because for me personally, ESPN has become irrelevant. And the loss of ESPN on Spectrum for the last 2 weeks, on Charter for the last 2 weeks, I don't have Charter. I have DirecTV Stream, which they're having their own fight with Nexstar. But I feel like they could be losing their grip, their... What's the best word for it? Their stranglehold on the sports network community. Because you've got YouTube that's amazing. You've got the networks I just named. NHL Network, NFL Network, MLB Network, NBA TV, that are all eating their lunch. You've got the regional sports and the Bally sports, which themselves are hurting. But all that eats into and FS1, FS2, Fox itself, all that eats into ESPN's ability to do its thing. If that makes sense. So I guess we got no Weekly Wonders action, huh? Let me check and make sure we didn't. But all that eats into their lunch. All that eats into their profitability. Nope, nothing. Okay. Well, that's spantacular. I'll probably create special one-on-one single-player matches to get those done. But all that creates stiff competition. Not to mention that Apple TV has Friday Night Baseball, and they've got MLS Soccer. And Prime has Thursday Night Football. And Prime is becoming more of a player. Could you imagine a world where Disney has to sell off ABC and ESPN? Because it's possible, because Disney is hemorrhaging money. Its Marvel movies have grossly underperformed. Disney Plus has grossly underperformed. Now, I do subscribe to Disney Plus, so I am not part of the failure, but I could see even that streaming service just crumbling. Because at some point you cannot and should not you as a business have to remain profitable. So if selling off assets can mitigate that loss, then they're going to do it. Whether you want them to or not, they will do it. We do have a debut in Babe Ruth coming up here later as well. But there's a whole bunch of what's the phrase I'm looking for? Oh, Lord, what's the phrase I'm looking for? There's a whole bunch of scenarios, for lack of a better word, where I could see Disney selling off ABC and ESPN. Now, does that mean that ESPN goes under? I don't know. If it gets sold off, it's definitely going to become smaller. And you may see your big name talents on ESPN, like Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith, and those may abandon ship.
Leading off for London, the center fielder.
And because Disney is slowly sinking. Stephen A. Smith had said so on his podcast, the Stephen A. Smith Show, that Disney is hemorrhaging money and that they may. Now, I think the next thing that they're going to do, if they need to, is they're going to cut more high-priced talent.
Batting second, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
You may see more high-priced talent leave ESPN. Which is funny because oh boy, that's gone. But it's Shieldwood, so that's okay. So you might see high-priced talent like Stephen A. Smith, and maybe even Pat McAfee leaves ESPN. I think right now what's saving ESPN is College Game Day and College Football Saturdays, and maybe a little bit of Sunday Night Baseball and the baseball playoffs. But as far as having stuff that's must-watch TV, they don't have something that draws you consistently back and makes you stay on the network. You may go there to watch, say, Monday Night Football, or an NBA game, or an XFL game, or something like that, but it's not going to be a big... It's not going to have the retention it once did. You're not going to leave it on to watch SportsCenter when you've got Netflix, you got Amazon Prime, you got Hulu, you got YouTube, you got Twitch that even can pull you away. So you've got all that can pull you away. Because quite frankly, the sports scores, the sports highlights are on your phone that you carry around with you at all times. It's on these puppies. It's accessible within seconds to you at any point of your day. Any score or any sports stat you want, which is what you used to watch ESPN and SportsCenter for the highlights. And let's be honest, sports talk on a national level is like homogenized milk. It's the same over and over and over. Now, on a regional or a local level, it can still be intriguing. It can still be more in-depth than national level. But definitely on an ESPN national level, it's homogenized milk. And that is partly their fault for finally the inning's over, and now we got a chance to come up and tie the score. But it's partly their fault for being homogenized milk. For not following the trends and staying in the rigid broadcast TV model. Because ESPN isn't in every home, even on basic cable. Even on basic cable, it's not in every single home. Even in basic cable land, it's not in every single home, because not every single home has basic cable.
That's the ball. He's in there.
Especially now where cord cutting's a thing. And it's not included in your over-the-air digital antenna TV either. So you're looking at that. And I'm sorry I went on a rant, but I thought that was a little bit of fun to take us away from the monotony of the TA mini-season's grind. And we have just tied the ball game, and Rod Carew is going to take Henderson's spot at second. So it's 1-1 in that fun. Yeah, look at the team getting loud and getting proud. They know they're big. And Bryce Harper could be big right here. But that is what I mean by I don't see ESPN being around in 10 years. Because I can't tell you when last I watched ESPN for a prolonged period of time. Whoa, the ball kicked off the bag, and that's going to be a base hit. And the first baseman fell on his ass. Let's watch the replay to see what happened here. No, it just kicked off the heel of the first baseman's glove. And then he falls on his ass when he throws the ball. First and third with nobody out here. And the big dog, Ryan Howard, the St. Louisan up. Palante and Andrews are in the bullpen for the London Lords. Whoopie-doo. And Ryan Howard just flamed a strikeout. George Brett had a chance to be big time. Ball one on that cutter that just did not get in enough of the zone. Look at that old cowboy black and white photo. I do like this snapshot series with the cool card art for most of them. There are some of them that it looks like, and there's a double. It looks like a darn mugshot photo. And ooh, no, I don't like that. Yeah, and Harper's letting him hear it a little bit too. But we did take the lead at 2-1. And now Jim Rice singles. And 2 runners cut it down in the first inning. Maximum Freed going to be doing a job here. He gets a base hit. Does Eugenio Suarez. Mark Canna. Can I get a double play? Can I get a double play? Yes, you can. A 6-4-3 DP. Didn't I say, can I get a double play? And Kenna got me a double play. Look at that beautiful pick by Lindor. Banging a bang a boom. He's out. Strike one. Oh, let's keep going. We are one set 4 card away from Clayton Kershaw at 170, by the way. We are 7 away from Charlie Blackmon of the Team Infinity Collection.
Your attention, please.
Which means we are 17 away from Nolan Ryan. Andre Palante coming in the ball game. We got righty, lefty, lefty. So that means Bradley James Allen Hand will come in. Oh, baby. That's a ground ball out. Lindor didn't do his job.
Gary
I'll tell him to do a better job. Gary Sanchez has a chance now to do something big.
Zero balls, one strike. No balls, two strikes.
As Gary Sanchez gets a base hit, we'll take that. Not big, but that was a bouncing base hit.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brandon Mark. The batter, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. No ball, one strike. Ball. One and two, count.
Do I think ESPN can stay around? Probably not. Is there a case where it could? Yeah, if it changes its model and becomes relevant again. I mean, you talk about, it's still in the nomenclature that we do talk about Sports Center moment. But Sports Center hasn't been relevant since the advent of the internet, let's be honest. Since the days of Stuart Scott and Craig Kilborn. It hasn't really been relevant. And that's because other things have taken its place. And a lot of your major ESPN personalities have either retired, been fired, or left. There's one down, by the way. Miles Masterboni in the ball game and taking 2 strikes. They call him 2-strike daddy. Now they just call him K-Dog. But yeah, that's the problem that Disney and ESPN face. Especially now because you don't even need ESPN to watch Monday Night Football this year. You can get that on over-the-air TV. Get yourself a digital antenna and you've got football for the next 17 weeks. And probably during the ESPN ABC playoff game. Because I think they have a wild card playoff weekend game. So realistically, between 2, 4, 5, and between NBC, Fox, and CBS and ABC, you've got almost your entire football schedule covered. And that's kind of my point. Brad Hand goes to P1. Did we get a reward? No, but did we get... to at least get a weekly wonder thing going on. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, we got 2 weekly wonder things going on. So that's good. How close are we to getting a... Oh, we're 1 win away from getting our first mini-season voucher on the year. On the season, I should say. Because you know we've gotten many season vouchers over the time. And we're going to dive right into it and try to win this game too. Let's see, are we home or are we away at the end? We're home. We eventually have to play a lot of road games though. But not for a while yet. Our first road games are against the Whale. The Liechtenstein Whale. As the Lima Lemurs come in for game 5 and 6. Game 7 and 8, the Soul Singers come in. And then we go on a huge road trip. As the Whales come to us, we are the Cats. 23 and 24, and then... Wow, that's a broken up schedule. But I like these. Alright, let's try to get that Team Affinity voucher win. And then we'll see if we can get Clayton Kershaw tonight. We're going to at least try to get him tonight. Try to pump him off tonight. And then tomorrow, because the weather's supposed to calm down, we may do some event work. But tonight we might get Clayton Kershaw. We might pull us a Clayton. Which would be awesome. And it would also get us closer to the Team Affinity Mark II. So it's worth it on all ways. Oh God. I misread where the ball was. And now they're going to lead by a run again. So now we got to put some runs together. He went. Yeah, he went. You gotta figure we're gonna be probably 2 down, or maybe 1 down, because fielder may have left us the door open.
1 ball, no strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
We're already 1 down. We're trying to stay 1 down. We're going to be at least 2 down. Because of that smacked ball, but Marsh did keep it in front of him. But we haven't even hit yet, and we are in Shieldwoods, where runs come easy. You can still be shut out in Shieldwoods, but runs do tend to come easily. Can I get it out?
0-2.
Ground ball. No, not on that play. We can't. As that fed through the middle of the infield.
Zero balls, one strike. Low ball.
Jim Palmer's having a dud game.
Ball.
Not doing what Palmer needs to do.
2.
The inning is now over, though, so therein lies that, and we got a 2-run deficit to overcome. Ricky Anderson says, let me start it off with a base hit. Let's start overcoming whatever we got to overcome, baby.
Oh, he's in there.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's out. Well, that sucked. Not the end of the world, though, as long as we can get a run here. Not the complete end of the world. So we're doing pretty good.
2 strikes.
But we just got to do. And that didn't do anything. So Bryce Harper needs to come up and do something big. How about a ground ball foul? That doesn't help. That helps like nobody's business. Yeah, that didn't help at all, period. And he struck out, so that didn't help at all. And we're still down to. But we do have a lineup that doesn't quit, so that's good. 3-1 on the out. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 20, Miles Mastroboni.
Master Boney.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Let his name be Master Boney and not something else. Henderson gonna dig, and he'll get there. 2 down. Lose the one that started the hit parade. Foul ball, strike 1, though. Palmer's held them to those 2 runs. As I trip over my own tongue. That happens. Foul ball, strike 2. And that's a ball, that's a walk, so that's the first damaging of the inning, but that'll be the only damaging of the inning because it's a 4-3 put out and through 1.5, 2-0 London Lords. Time to rally it up and get some runs. Because I want to see if we can get Clayton Kershaw. So that our next step is to get the 200 choice pack. That's our next job. Ryan Howard strikes out feebly.
Batting six, the designated hitter. Yeah. Right.
And now we got to get through one more inning to have a last chance for romance. And get the win on a walk-off. Or at least pull up into a tie. Pops it up. Henderson's going back. He'll get there. Camp underneath it. And one down. Shieldswood just big enough to hold that one.
The left fielder, Jason Day.
One.
Steve Reich won. Ball one. As Shieldswood is trying to play host to yet another winner. 3 unassisted, 2 down now. After giving up his 2 runs in the first, Palmer has quieted it down and held the Lords to just those lone 2 runs. Now, in speaking on our earlier topic in ESPN, I do think the talent that is there, like Stephen A. Smith, Pat McAfee, Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, Carl Ravage, they're all going to be okay. Because they've been a name for themselves that they're going to be able to find work somewhere at some point. Lindor lines out.
Batting eight, the catcher.
Gary Sanchez could pull us within 1 if he does a Shieldswood special. Oh.
0-1.
All right. Well, or not. Brandon Marsh needs to get a hit, and we need a bloop and a blast. We need 2 bloops and a blast for the win, a bloop and a blast for the tie.
0-1.
I would take 3 blasts as well. That works. And Marsh almost gave me that. Instead, he fouls off good pitches. Trying to get a meaty pitch. And instead, we're going to be losers for the first time in this mini season. That's all right. Not a biggie. Not a big dog.
MLB.
Everybody stand up.
There we go. The Lemurs are 3 games back. We're just 1 game back of the Singers, who we play next. So we got to get back on the winning ways, is what that is. Time is it? We got enough time for 1 more game, so we're going to pull it off. Because I do want that Kershaw to start working on that set 2 collection, pack number 2. And this is the debut of Babe Ruth as a pitcher. As a big bopper, Babe Ruth. Or a mound bullion. Here we go. Oh my goodness, where was that pitch?
2 balls, no strikes.
Angel Hernandez behind the dish. 1 down.
Batting second, the white fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Hey! 0-1. Inside, ball.
Let's see if Babe Ruth can do his thing. Foul ball, strike 2. It is his steamroller debut. And it's 2 down now. Marsh gets underneath that pop-up. But tomorrow my plan is, if I do stream, we climb back on the ranked, or not ranked, we climb back on the event grinder. And try to get that event card.
It's 0-1.
The Alex Claudio. And then we'll try to work on getting the Mike Lowell as well.
Ball.
If I stream tomorrow, it'll be for about 3 to 4 hours, let me tell you.
Ball. That's down.
But we need to get us a win here to get us our first voucher of the season.
2-2 the count.
And that's what I want to see. That's what I want to do. And there is the first inning, and it is marked by no run scored with the Steamrollers due up. Look at that windup by Babe Ruth, who, yes, was a pitcher for Baltimore and Boston before he became the Yankee right fielder that slugged his way into the Hall of Fame. Rightfully so, the great Bambino he is.
That missed. That's a ball.
But I also think that ESPN has a large East Coast bias and has had a large East Coast bias for a long time. Henderson with that dribbler of a base hit. But that's more hits than the Lemurs got. All right, double play.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Should have had him steal second.
Harper.
But this will probably be the last game to stream either way. But I'd like it to be on a victory so we can potentially get Clayton Kershaw.
0-2.
And then we'll be at 170 of set 4 collected.
Leading off for Lima, the catcher, Jordan.
Fresh bullpen for Babe Ruth, too.
Here.
But right now that bullpen sits quiet. And that's a base hit for Heim.
Your attention, please. Kick running at first base. Number 16,
Cut.
Brandon Marsh.
0-1.
Brandon Marsh pinch running. How did I miss that ball, for God's sake? I have made a lot of defensive errors. All right, 1 run does score because of my defensive blunder.
Oh, 2.
Good. Why'd he dive like that? 2-0 now, by the way. Again. I think it knows I want that
Cut.
voucher to get the Kershaw, and it's fighting me.
0-2.
There's 1 down.
Oh, 1.
Two down as the Ryan Howard pulls it in, and no runner advancement.
Batting up, the first baseman, Ray Kessinger.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Harper goes back, gets that one. But 2 runs do score. That should be a mental error on that play.
Your attention, please.
But there's not.
Now catching, number 30,
All right, let's try to get at least one of those 2 runs back.
0-1.
That's a out. Ryan Howard too slow-footed to run that one out.
Joe Brett.
Base hit, baby. So now a blast ties us up. And in Shieldwoods, that's forever a possibility. And out comes the manager for the Lemurs to pull his man.
Your attention, please.
Juan Thin comes out. And now Jim Rice is at the plate. He does have pop power. Bradley Hand and Brian Wilson are going to crank it a pin. And that's a strike to Jim Rice on a pitch that should have been a ball. That's a foul ball. And that's a big dog K. You can't blame him for swinging at that one. That was too close to take. Now it's Lindor who's got pop power as well. I would take gap power though, to be honest with you. Ooh, and he almost gapped it. The organ is trying to pump up the crowd. And Shield Woods will hold this one. Shield Wood playing heavy right now.
Leading off for the Lemurs,
Yeah, we're going to Bradley Hand
your attention, please.
to help with the weekly wonders. Foul ball. But mainly he's got to keep it in blue blast territory. Lindor picks it and rips it over to first, one down. He knows he did well.
Low, ball. One. Yeah. 0-1.
The other fish on the Angels, Tim Salmon, at the plate.
He's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now,
Gary Sanchez could make my day and at least get a base hit. Or not. Gary's trying, that's for sure. But try as he might, he didn't succeed. Brandon Marsh may have, though. Nope, lined right to the center fielder. Lined right to the totes my goats. Yep. That is not a base hit. Game over and yippee-ki-yay. Well, like I said, it was going to be a quickie stream. And it ends with 2 losses after 2 wins. So that's atypical. And I'm going to go and get ready for the work that has to be done tomorrow before I stream. If I stream tomorrow, there's no guarantee I will. We're 2 games back of the Singers, I believe. Yeah, but we can gain that ground back with just straight winning against the Singers. So, I'm not too worried about that. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for the understanding with the weather issues today. There should be no weather issues tomorrow. And we'll go back on the event grinder. We're still 2-1 on the event grind. Trying to get Alex Claudio. So until next time, I'll see you again soon. And peace. Be good to one another. The event grinder could be coming up tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you on Friday for the new program work. Follow me on Twitter or X or whatever they call it now. To find out when that's going to be. But until next time, be good to one another, work hard, and grind it out. See you next time, boys.